Hello and welcome to ReginaldESQ. I'm Underhook and this is a quite amusing game I had just recently in my KV220. You should get a bit of a laugh out of this one. I take a lot of punishment. I will have some more of tank reviews coming out very soon. I have some stuff ready to go. But for now, just sit back and enjoy this game. It's a... I forget what you call this, is an encounter mode, but there's one cap in the middle. And so you have to cap or kill everyone. So I'm heading up to the end here to go up to near the castle, but then I notice the enemy has already entered the cap and there's not really anyone other than the Sherman heading up there. Then I see all my tanks heading towards the cap and I figure, see, they've got a KV220 as well, they've got a KV1S, they've got a T14. I think my guys are all going to get slaughtered trying to stop them capping. So I decide to head to the centre myself, being the most well-armoured tank on our team, to try and absorb some of the fire and create a stable base near the cap. So on the way up, we spot some tanks. There was a tank there on my left. Was it a KV1S, but it's disappeared now. Now the KV220 is a premium tank. I won this tank a while back for completing some missions. The gun is very low pen, only has 99mm of penetration, but it does 110 damage per shot and has a really quick reload. It's quite similar to the gun on the KV1, except the KV1 gun has much better penetration, has over 100 and something mils of penetration, the KV1. It's a funny tank, the KV220. If you're ever going to shoot one of these, shoot it in the turret, because it's like the reverse of a KV1. A KV1 has 110 mils all around the turret and about 75 mils on the hull. Now you'll notice my there's a bit of a bug in the replay, and my sight wanders around a little bit sometimes. Like I won't be pointing at what I shoot at for some reason. Something wrong with the replay. Anyway, the KV1 has a hull armor of about 75 and turret armor of 110. The KV220 is kind of the reverse. It has hull armor of 100mm front and side. So if you angle this thing on 45, it is extremely hard for any other tier 5 tank to penetrate it. But the turret is 75mm, so the turret is the part you penetrate. But because it looks like a KV1, hardly anybody shoots it in the turret. Now I do recommend, now I'm coming up against another KV220 here. So he shoots at my hull, silly boy. I shoot at his turret. He shoots gold ammo at my hull and bounces. No, that's a T14 that's hitting me in the hull and bouncing with gold ammo. The KV220 is now shooting with gold ammo and bouncing as well because he's shooting my hull. But you can see I'm concentrating on his turret. Not the mantlet, because that is pretty tough. But under the mantlet or to the sides, you can penetrate. And I'm just using standard AP ammunition with the 99mm of pen. So he did manage to penetrate me with one of his APR shots there. Now we've got a Chinook Kai tier 5 Chinese medium. It has terrible armor. Now it wasn't quite well enough angled. This thing does turn slowly. So now I managed to angle my tank a little bit better to him. There's a Stug G there. And we've tracked him out there. He's now shooting me with HE, this Chinook Kai. So it's probably the smart thing to do, because at least he's doing some damage, which he probably... Although, look, if he was using AP, he would easily be able to penetrate my turret, because he's got, I think, over 100 mils of penetration. I'm being shot from the sides now by a T14 using gold ammo as well. The Stug's bouncing off me. And we managed to finish off that Chinook Kai. Now, I've moved forward a bit to try and stop the T14 shooting at me. And I'm trying to get rid of this Stug. I'm trying to angle my armor. And we get a good one into him there for 115. So the gun does 110 damage per shot. The gun sight was wandering there. That's just a replay bug. I can see there's a Panzer IV up there. So I angle out, side scrape out a little bit. He misses me. We get a nice shot into him. I move back in. So I can't see him. I fire again. I don't think I hit him. I think he's moved. So we've taken a lot of hits. Now the cap, we're 83% cap. There's 3 of us in the cap. The Panzer IV, there's a tank coming down there. I move back just to make sure I'm out of the way of artillery. 86% capped. I've been spotted by someone. I'm tucking right in here. 95, 97, 99% capped. Oh, one of our team must have got hit. There's a Panzer IV over the other side. He's not looking at me. Let's see if we can get the turret swing in. Bit of a slow turret traverse on this thing. And sorry, I apologise for the gun sight wondering. I am still looking at him. I do fire. And we get him. Now I saw a tank just there, which is now gone. But I saw one there and I'm a bit worried about it. So I decided to angle my armour a bit. And I could see there's a Panzer IV just on the other side of this building. So I decide we're going to go for this Panzer IV. Get rid of him because he's now stopping us from capping. So I'm keeping my armour angled. Remember, 45 degrees. It is very, very hard to penetrate this thing. And we managed to finish him off. And I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if I've actually got a spall liner fitted to this thing, which reduces HE damage anyway. So he manages, T-34 gets one into us. He can penetrate us, but he's now using gold ammo but bouncing because he started to shoot the hull. He should have been shooting the turret. And now almost everyone on the other team is dead except for their artillery. So I'm tucking in against this building because I assume the artillery is the other side of this building and so won't be able to hit me here. I'm a bit too slow to go chasing artillery in this tank, so I decided to just wait it out. But we took a lot of punishment. Don't have much health left, 97 hit points. And we've got 5 kills, so I would love to get the artillery and get the top gun, but it's just not going to happen. And yeah. So yeah, it takes a lot of punishment. Very, very tough tank. Artillery trying to get us here. If you angle the armor at 75 degrees, really tough. The turret can be penetrated though. Just don't shoot the mantlet, shoot to the sides and along the bottom ridge underneath the mantlet and you... So an action-packed game there. I hope you did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun to play. It was a bit nerve-wracking though because I did think I was going to be eventually killed and worn down, but you can see even tanks shooting you from the back. If your tank will sort of angle, even the back bounces shots and the sides. It's just one tough tank. So we managed to get a mastery and steel wall and high caliber. Next screen. Yeah, obviously we finished on top for that one, and we fired 29 shots. So you can see it has got a rapid fire gun, this thing, and provided you can pen. Also, being a premium tank, this thing is tier limited. It never sees higher than tier 6. Admittedly, it would have trouble penning, I suppose, unless you use premium ammo above tier 6. But when it's top tier, it's an absolute beast. It does have trouble, though, penetrating a KV1. If a KV1 angles against it, you can have a lot of trouble penning a KV1. And if a KV1 can get hull down and only expose its turret, this tank, without premium, cannot penetrate the KV1 turret. Now, anyway, shots fired 29, 26 of them hit, 21 penetrated, which is pretty awesome. Damage of 2019, which is not bad in a tier 5 tank. Some of it was long range, 455 meters, and the accuracy actually held up okay. I was surprised at that. We received 26 hits. Only 9 of those penetrated the tank. So we bounced 17 shots, and a result of splash damage was 1. So some of that would have been in our tracks as well. We spotted 1 vehicle, we damaged 9, destroying 5, a little bit of assistance damage. I'm surprised, I thought we would have done more assistance since we would have been spotting people, I guess. Base capture defense points 25, and as you can see, because the premium tank has very good income for a tier 5 premium, 50,000 income. Ammunition is cheap, I only used stamina and ammunition in that game. And it just happened to be the ×2 for this game for the day, so we made pretty good XP. But raw XP of 1232 was enough for a mastery badge. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more gameplay and reviews, please subscribe to ReginaldESQ. Have fun.